Words. They make my anus hurt. I don't know what I can read. This is bullshit. Oh, get out of here, you goddamn monkey. I got this. What's keeping this building together? It's a holiday. Terry! What the hell you doing over there? I hear you pounding something. Did you get wood? Wood from trees? Can trees get erected? That's a goddamn. I hear some pounding. Terry! God damn it, what are you doing over there? Why did you use a hammer, god damn it? Oh, watch me pound it. Oh, I got wood. And more ways of wood. Oh, this one's as hard as I am. Huh? What the hell are you looking at, bitch? You want some of this wood? What? Oh, fuck. I don't even want to know how you got wood. That wood on my wall. Not the one attached to your body slapping against it. God, what the hell's that over there? That ain't a board. Terry, what the hell's that bullshit over there? What is it? That isn't a board? Pull that shit out of here, god damn it. That ain't wood. Oh, it looks like a package. Get that shit out of here. Oh, on the floor, bitch. God damn it, don't just throw that shit on the... Oh, my God. How'd that package come from? Why'd you nail it to my wall? God damn it. Fine. It doesn't seem to have an address on it. Let's tear this shit open, boys, and see what the hell's in here. Just... Amityville poltergeist? The fuck's that doing here? Terry, you sticking your fingers in my pockets again, boy? Is that why you're hard again? Well, I guess we got a movie to review then. The hell you want? I ain't seen you since Christmas. I'm just here. Back home without a new friend. So I'm just gonna take over this place. It looks comfy. I just need to remove you from here. Remove it? Bitch, this is my goddamn house. You're getting blood on the floor. Just gotta soak in and leave shit over and go think to some sacrificial horse shit. Terry! Get the net, goddammit. It's time to hunt. Oh, it's time for a hunt, boys. You may not be a monkey, but this'll do. Catch this net, bitch. I can't believe a net worked on a ghost. You know what is punishment for showing up here, goddammit? You're gonna watch the movie with us. How you like that, goddammit? Terry! Hold the net. We're gonna do another movie, goddammit. This movie's gonna give me a stroke, I bet. Alright, boys. It's time to learn about ghosts. Oh, this can't be bad, right? Shit. Oh, okay, so, it looks like we're starting out with the house again. It is no longer hard. It's no longer wet. I think it might have consumed too many chromosomes. Oh, it's cross-eyed. Oh, religion. Wait, no, not that. Upside down cross-eyed. What the hell does that even look like? Maybe they race swapped the house. It could be Asian. Oh, that might be it. Oh, dirty bastards. Anyways, they go inside the house. No. The camera goes inside the house. And a door opens. A door underneath the steps. It's where they hide all the shame. And there's a man.
He's looking down. There's something wrong with him. I think he's like part sloth or something. Doesn't make any sense. But he's looking. And there, laying on the ground, is a scarecrow. A scarecrow full of ginger root. Which is very fitting. It's under the steps. It's like a ginger. Not the root. They banished it so it cannot be seen. And then all of a sudden, it goes black. And then for some reason, I guess that guy must have like sexual relations with that like scarecrow or something, because it just shows like pan shots of life juice being sprayed everywhere. It's all over the place. The black lights, they pick it all up. It tells a story. A story of, what was it? It tells a story of 6 days ago. How the hell does the sea man, I don't know how, it makes a tapestry upon the walls. The lore, it shall never be washed away. So, as the tapestry has said, 6 days ago, almost a week, we go back to the origins of the scarecrow made of ginger. I mean, stuffed with ginger. He's sitting there, looking at a computer, fondling it, touching it, working the keys. They're about to pop out. Too much pressure. So much ginger. And he has a crazy man sitting in the bed next to him. It's like he's made out of a pop-out book or something. He's got this chin. He's got a chin for days. He's sitting there and he's just laughing. And in an odd twist of fate, he's smoking something. The devil's lettuce! He's smoking his own flesh. He has an addiction. He keeps tearing parts of his body off. He smokes it. This guy's crazy. His story's already nuts. And then he keeps going, where's my paper? He goes, oh yeah, it's in my pants. And like origami, he unfolds his paper cock out, but he forgot that, he's like, man, this one, I don't remember it being this small. There must have been more to unfold, but there wasn't. There's no more creases. He forgot. He left his bigger one at home. So he just sits there with his head down in shame, thinking about life decisions. Hit more the devil's lettuce! Anyways, meanwhile, the scarecrow, the ginger scarecrow, he's still fondling the keys. He's sweating out gingerly. I think that's properly used. And he just keeps pounding it. He needs money. He's gonna have all this ginger removed so he can become a real scarecrow. He's got what's that called? Oh, he's got gingivitis. That's what happens. You get gingivitis as a scarecrow and you get full ginger. So he needs money. He's on some kind of website, probably a XXX one. And he sees something that it's a listing for down the street. They're paying like $100 in Monopoly money. He's like, oh, hell yeah. And he just starts working those keys. Smoke just starts coming out of his computer. And he rubs it so hard that it transitions him into a new scene where he's being pulled by a cart. Pulled by a man. I think it was. I don't know. I never seen the front of it. He's going there. He's moving. Oh, so after that magical cart ride, he arrives at the house. They don't show what it looks like. except they did at the beginning. Anyways, he gets there. He's sitting on a couch, a very ugly couch. Gives me diarrhea looking at it. It's ugly. It's like that goddamn monkey. Anyways, so the man from the beginning of the movie, the half sloth, he's standing there looking over at him slowly. And the scarecrow made out of ginger, the gingivitis scarecrow, he's sitting there, and to his left, there it is. It's a sloth. Now we know why that man's half sloth, because his mother's a sloth. And she's just sitting there. And they're like, oh, just watch the house. Make sure it doesn't do anything funny. We can't afford it. And, well, the half sloth man walks off. And then the sloth woman, she slowly turns and looks at him and then very slowly points at the door. Trying to tell him to leave, but it takes her 8 years to get anything out of her mouth because she's a sloth. By the time she even gets the word out, her son comes back and he starts talking about his sister, who's also half sloth. She got the lower half of a sloth, so it takes her 80 years to orgasm. It's really awkward. Anyways, so we're just sitting there, and then all of a sudden another character comes in, their nephew. He's also part sloth too. But since he's a nephew, he's even less sloth. He's got sloth nipples! And I'm sure you're wondering, well, how's that slow? It takes him a long time to get hard when they're outside in the cold. He's also got a hat. He's a badass. Oh, wish I could have a cool hat like that. It'd make me all bricked up, boy. Oh, goddamn! Oh, what the hell is that dumb bastard talking about? I think he just rubs his nipples or something. But then the son comes back. He's like, what are you talking about, bitch? If my top half wasn't a sloth, I'd beat you, boy. And he's like, oh, nothing. The nephew's like, And they all just kind of leave. It's really awkward. It's family. I don't know how to keep the dust off the house. The sloths, they can't move. Oh, the inhumanity. So then it goes back to the scarecrow's house, and he's sitting there with his paper mache friend. And they're hitting the devil's lettuce. It's got a big blunt. When I mean blunt, I mean he takes his unfolded smaller ding dong. He rolls it up with the lettuce of the devil, and he smokes it. The reason why he smokes it is because almost every day he has to make a bigger willy on a paper. They're like phones. There's always a better one the next day. And they're sitting there, and the paper mache man's like, hey man, that sloth bitch, she told you you shouldn't be there. The house is crazy. He talks to himself as schizophrenic. But the scarecrow, he don't listen. He needs some money. He needs to cure his gingivitis. And then they share the devil's lettuce. The scarecrow almost turned into like paper. Not paper, it almost turned into a rock. That way the paper man could overpower him, like rock, paper, scissors. If only there was a lesbian. Anyways, so they're just sitting there spacing out. And the paper man goes, hey, you wanna watch me fold into a paper airplane? About to bounce, boy. And then the scarecrow looks up and goes, you about to fly down my urethra, right? The paper man looks at him and goes, you read my mind. Let's go through the tunnel of love, boys. God damn. And then he gets an update on his phone. His paper phone. It's the next model. It's a 24 cardboard cutout of it's slung. And he's like, oh god damn, look at this bitch. Oh, but to buy that, that's a good scene. These guys are weird. I don't even know what's going on. What's this gonna do with the house? Where's Amityville? Oh, so it's the next day. And the scarecrow, he's in the house. The Amityville house, I think. I don't know. And about the sloth mother and her half-sloth son decide, well, see you later, bitch, and they just slowly walk out. But they're so slow, he's like, yeah, whatever. And he starts going through their cabinets. And he looks at his phone, and his friend, he sent him a picture of that cardboard slong he was looking at. And he just stares at it, and he lactates. I'm not going to tell you from where, but he does. And then, I guess he gets bored or something. And he calls his scarecrow father, who doesn't have gingivitis, and he's like, hey man, I could really use some more straw. I could use it to brush away all this gingivitis. And his scarecrow father's like, I love you, son. Call your sister. The gingivitis has overtaken her brain. There's not much left of her. She's a vegetable. Ginger root's a vegetable, right? I don't know. She turned into a vegetable. Oh! He's like, but I ain't giving you no straw, bitch. This was the last straw. Oh, see what I did there? It's a joke. Oh! And he's like, whatever, bitch. I'll go out in the fields and work and get some goddamn straw the old-fashioned way, just like they did in the old days. Oh, in the fields. Oh. So he decides to go out into the fields and work. But turns out he's really lazy. And the sun, it is hiding. It's too dark to see the wheat. So he's like, oh, this is bullshit. So he whips out his phone. And he calls up a wheat factory called Stuffers. As he sits there on the couch, and all of a sudden, the door he was found in, it opens by itself. He's alone in the house. And then from the other side of the room, it shows itself. Its long, stunning black hair. A mane. It's beautiful. It was a black horse. A magical black horse. Oh, I think his name was Nightmare. It's very beautiful. Anyways, it slowly walks across the kitchen floor. It took its horseshoes off, so you can't hear the clacking. And it goes into where he was found, underneath the steps, and it shuts the door with its tail. It was very majestic and beautiful. Oh! And I guess it gets the scarecrow's attention. He tears a hole and he makes an asshole for himself, and a ginger root just slides out. And he goes back there and he looks, but he only slightly opens the door, like a voyeur. And he looks in there and he gets hit with a stench. It's horse shit. I guess he gives up on that and he goes and watches TV. He's watching a reality show about scarecrows being burned at the stake. It's very delicious. And he gets so bored he passes out, and like the weird ass television, it goes staticky. Like when you put on cable to channel 3 without HD, it's fuzzy. And all of a sudden, the horse, it can be seen in the TV. It's looking at him, swinging its hair, but it's blocking its face. We can't see its beautiful face, but there is one thing we can see. It has a really long horse cock. It's so long you can't see it through the TV, but it's there, I know it. You couldn't hear it, but it was dragging across the floor earlier. I know it. I know how horses are. They're hung! Hung!
Oh, God. So you know what? You know what, Terry? I'm going to take over, and I'm going to be an asshole. I'm going to use the characters' names, but I'm not going to tell you who they are. God damn it, because this movie's fucking bullshit. It's boring. There's really not much to talk about this horseshit ass movie. I've watched it 90 minutes and I was like, oh my God. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. I can rant all day about this goddamn movie. the movie's a piece of shit. I'm not watching it again. Not that barely anything. Somehow a lot happens and nothing happens at the same time. I don't know how it's possible. It's crazy. It's crazy. So anyways, it starts off at this part. I don't know the character's name, to be honest, because I'm too lazy to watch it again. And I don't give a shit. So I'm just going to refer to her as what one person called her. Ma! Anyways, Ma is just sitting at a table talking to, the fuck was that other person's name? Donna. Talking to Donna. Donna's like, what the hell's going on? Because Ma, it's like all depressed and bullshit. She's like, what the hell's going on? And I shit you not, they decide to show this thing that they show so many goddamn times. I'm gonna air quote, you can't see, but air quote, they're called nightmare scenes. Sometimes they happen like three to four in a row. One after the other. And after seeing the first one, I had like PTSD flashbacks of something else that's shitty, ironically, that barely anything happens in. They use a blue filter for these nightmares. So they must have hired the person who made One Punch Man Season 3. No doubt. They probably made this movie. This movie's trash. Anyways, so Ma retells her story, which is I thought my DVD was broken because it kept skipping and echoing, but that's just how they decided to film that section. So after watching other things like other people, this is exactly how this section is filmed. Janky as horse shit. Really rubs my rectum raw. And of course, there's a nice look over the thing. They show this scene so many different times, filmed differently, but yet the same goddamn thing. It gives me a stroke. And then they show something which is a thunderstorm, which they show multiple times. What the hell's up with the weather here? Is this Ohio? Is this Ohio? It must be. The only place I know gonna have horse shit like this. What else happens? That dumb bitch sits on a couch after a dream. What a dream. It's more like a goddamn nightmare. I'm about to have a horse shit ass stroke. God damn, this movie's a bullshit! I don't know what it is about this couch, but everybody that sits on it goddamn passes out, so it must be some kind of chloroform couch. She must wash her couch with chloroform. It's the only way. Goddamn Tim passes out on it. She passes out on it. The TV gets a whiff of it. It has a goddamn stroke. And it shows things, funny things I can't show because, of course, the bots would get all butthurt and have a stroke, as I said. Because I got re-edited. Because I don't want to show a goddamn video because of horse shit. Fuck you guys. Not you two, but fuck you, UK group. You goddamn bastards. It's like turning on, as Terry said, it's like taking your TV and turn it to Components Channel 3. I know you don't know what components are, kids. Those are red, white, and blue cords you insert in a non-sexual way into your TV, and then you stick them in there and you turn it on, and it's like, wow, this quality is horse shit. But anyways, so it goes all fuzzy, and a goddamn ghost like pops up, and then it shows another lightning storm because why the hell not? And back to the One Punch Man filters we are. To show a goddamn scene of her laid in bed having menopause strokes or whatever. And it just, God, this movie's fucking horse shit. Goddamn, this is actually gonna be a short recap because there's not much to talk about. It's gonna be very short. Because if I repeat everything that happens like I did in the fourth one, I'm gonna be saying the same goddamn thing for 20 hours. Having a stroke. It's like I got goddamn Alzheimer's. This is probably the only thing I'm going to remember when I'm old and got Alzheimer's. It shows the same dream again, except the ghost slightly gets more up the steps. Oh, it's working on leg day, bitch. It's making it, boys. Also, for some reason, like half of the goddamn scenes. Well, technically, this is one of the times that ghost actually makes it up the steps. But most of the horror scenes, it leads up to the horror. And it goes, oh, something's happening, excitement. And it just cuts to black. And it just goes, oh, it's the next day. And it just vaguely talks about it. Or just don't talk about it at all. There's one scene on here. I hope it's part I get to talk about. Because, oh my God. It's just horrendous. I've never laughed so much at a horror scene in my whole life. Anyway, so Jim wakes up in the bed in the house alone. No old woman there. Ma isn't there. And Donna, whatever the hell her name, ain't there, because why the hell would she be? And the lazy son of a bitch, Jim, just kind of walks around the house, you know, just casual stroll like a badass. Takes 10 goddamn minutes because they don't know how to make plot or make anything scary. Oh, man. Scary shit. Oh, boy. So this is a really great scene where he just kind of sits in the ugly-ass couch. It's probably worth more than this movie's budget, which is not much. And all he does is he walks around and he calls his goddamn two stoner friends, Colin and Allison. And their goofy asses come over and have the most horseshit conversations my ass has ever heard. That I probably can't even play that much of because, well, you know why, god damn it. Hey, did you know Nostradamus could predict the future? This specific year, he predicted 9/11. I shit you not, they say that. I'm not making that up. And then they read the passage, and it's not even like remotely close to anything. And of course, since Jim's a boring piece of shit that has no character or emotions, I guess he's an empty husk of a man. He's got a good acting career. And he goes, well, actually, 9/11 happened on this day, on this date of this year, so Nostradamus don't know anything from his asshole. He's a dumb-ass bitch. Doesn't say that, but it doesn't matter. And then everybody's like, Allison's like, why you gotta be like that? You don't know how to have any fun? No, he don't, because he's a husk of a man. Barely a man. And Colin's like, he's drunk and he has a pillow up to his face and he's talking into it, but you can barely hear the mic, so you kind of hear what he says, and he just trails off. And I guess there's chloroform in the goddamn cushion because he passes out too.
9/11 was in 2000.
I'm down now, so I feel a lot better. So anyways, after that bullshit scene, Jim and Allison go outside, nighttime, One Punch Man Season 3 goddamn filter. It's not a dream, but it's like that. And good old Jim's out there just like rolling a blunt. With the most exciting thing that happens in that scene. And Allison just like sitting there just flirting with him. Talking about, oh God. I gotta think about how to say this without making it sound offensive. So Allison is an African American character. And I shit you not. God, YouTube's gonna love this.
Whoa, that might slow down, Cheech and Chong.
What?
Roll a mountain bike, not a road bike, you fucking boys.
You know, that mouth of yours could give the wrong impression.
Mama said that might happen.
She talks about how big her mouth is. This movie makes me uncomfortable talking about it because I'm going to say something wrong, and I'm going to leave it in because because I'll go, I'm going to edit that later, and now listen to it later and go, whatever, I'm going to leave it in. So anyways, They talk about how big her mouth is 3 to 4 times, but that's for her future part. So she sits there and just keeps flirting with him. And he's like, but the Colin's right inside the house, sleeping. And she's like, oh, whatever. He's like, but he's inside the house. She's like, oh, whatever. He's like, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to kiss you. She's like, oh, what? Fuck you, man. She's like, I'm going to... And she says this. She says, I'm going to go in and wake up my drunk boyfriend. I'm going to go fuck his brains out. And then they leave. End scene. And then they show another lightning storm. Mind you, I forgot to mention, they show a lightning storm before I started this rant about them going outside. And then it ends with a lightning storm. And she wakes his drunk ass up, and he very convincingly, an honest opinion, walks out acting drunk. So that's probably the best acting in the whole goddamn movie from these actors. They're not great. They're not terrible, but they're not great. But he's somewhat convincing as a drunk. Somewhat. God damn it. So the dumbass sits on the couch, and of course, for the 8th goddamn time, I'm not keeping track, they show the lightning storm again. And he decides, I'm gonna walk up the steps, and there's a shadowy figure just conveniently walking out of the frame. And he's like, oh, this guy's got some goddamn balls, or he's suicidal. He fucking runs up there. He's like, what the hell is that? There's nobody else in this house. And he runs into a room, opens up a closet, and there's like nothing in there, but he hears a sigh. Actually, he hears the fuck's it called? Not an accordion, it's a harmonica, so I guess there's a homeless man must be sleeping in there, they don't show it. So he runs down the steps, and he sees a goddamn arm. And he goes, oh, I'm gonna chase after that. Is he chasing after the plot? Well, guess what? He never goddamn finds the plot. But he does find the ghost. Kinda. Plot's still lost. It's dead. It doesn't exist. To find what he's chasing. And he turns around. Ooh, it's upstairs. Look at him. Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry, wrong reaction. Oh, it'd be real scary if there was actually some plot here, god damn it. You made me re-edit this video, fuck you! You know, exciting. I peed a little, god damn it. So it turns out it was just a nightmare. And here's one of the strings of bullshit that happened. So it turns out it was a nightmare. So after he sees that thing in the window, he wakes up and it's daytime. He's like, oh, what a nightmare! And he walks downstairs and Ma is down there. She went on vacation, by the way, so she shouldn't be there. And he's just looking at her. He's like, what are you doing here? And he, reaches into his mouth because he coughs, and a tooth falls out. And he doesn't even react. He just looks at her and goes, hey, you all right? Straight at it, because, goddamn, he did. So, naturally, it shows a front shot of her with her eyes open, perfectly fine. But then she turns around, and I guess they discovered MS Paint, and they, painted over her face to make her look scary. And he's like, Aah! And he runs up the steps. And then when he gets up to the steps, Ma! Is already up the steps. That goddamn bitch is fast as shit. Sitting in his bed. She turns around, she's like, I haven't slept in forever. Probably because crazy ass batshit crazy. And it's like, oh, it was a nightmare. Then the goddamn bastard wakes up and sees this. And you know what he does? You know what he goddamn does? Straight at it, because goddamn, this guy's unrealistic. And he finds nothing. So he's like, oh, whatever. So that's 2 nightmares. And he woke up and he's like, oh, goddamn, I'm going into the bathroom to wash my face. And then it shows the most obvious goddamn thing. I was like, I know what's going to happen here. And would you know it? The goddamn ghost they show there is Donna. Oh, I wonder if that could mean something. Oh, foreshadowing up the anus. God damn. Oh, what if she's dead? Alright, why is her dead-looking ghost up here? Well, it's because she's dead. We'll get to why she's dead later. But then he wakes up again! And it's like, oh, what a horrible nightmare! 3 nightmares in a row? But he wakes up after seeing that ghost in the mirror, and it's blue again. And he hears something he hears the ghost walking up the steps. So that's 4 nightmares in a row. For $100 a day? What's it, $600? I make that a week. And I don't even got to deal with ghosts. See what I was saying about how a whole bunch happens and yet nothing happens at all? It's like, oh my God. This is horse shit, dude. Okay, so after all those goddamn nightmares, while in the same house, by the way, they cut between Ma in the house, and then they show Jim in the house, but they never show him at the same time. This movie has Saw-level twist and plot. But anyways, so it's Ma, Donna, and Troy. And Troy's just wandering through the mail, and they get into it. Troy gets into a hissy fit, like, family spout with Don about taking care of the mother. I want a guard dog, give me a gun! And Troy's like, oh hell no, I ain't giving you no goddamn gun, crazy ass bitch. Not in the movie. And Troy's like, you're gonna start shooting stuff, we can't have that. Foreshadowing for later. Keep that in mind. Write that down in your anuses. Anyways, so Troy's like, all right, peace out, bitches. And he turns to walk away. And after the argument Donna and Troy just had, they turn around and they conclude that argument. And Donna apologizes to Troy. This movie is not realistic. That's not how women work. This movie's fake as shit. But anyways, that side tangent away. She apologizes. I had to watch it twice because I didn't believe it. And then good old Ma! Everything starts turning blue again. You know what that means, boys? Everything turns blue. She goes upstairs and it shows this shot. It shows like multiple times of like smoke coming from underneath the door. So she's hitting the devil's lettuce as well, I guess. And she's laying in bed. And just like they show 18 goddamn billion times, you hear something walking up the steps very slowly, and of course, that crazy old bitch runs right out there like she does every time it shows the scene. That's filmed differently, but it's still the same goddamn scene anyways, even though it's filmed differently, because they gotta pad out this movie, because of course they do. And oh, the ghost is walking up the steps again! And it gets to the top of the steps, and the screen just goes black, and it's like, oh, next day! Oh, God, this movie gives me a headache. Ugh! Terry! God damn it, Terry, take over. I can't handle this movie right now. It's giving me a fucking stroke. It's the same thing. Did the person who made this goddamn movie have dementia too? Is that what's happening? That might make sense. They went to a retirement home of people with dementia. I was like, tell me a horror story. And they just kept repeating it, but slightly changing it. And they just kept repeating everything. Then they made a little progress, and then they just would repeat it again. I'm gonna have a goddamn stroke. Terry! What? What do you want? Review the rest of the movie! Oh, there's a movie? Ah, fuck. God damn it. You got that ghost under control, god damn it? Ah, for fuck's sake.
So anyways, they start the next scene with a picture of the slanty eyes of the house. It's becoming more Asian every day. Am I allowed to say that? Where'd you go? Oh, whatever. Anyways, the gingivitis scarecrow, he's sitting in his bed. And he has a ginger root protruding from his penile area that he don't have because it's a scarecrow. And he decides, since it's sticking out, there's only one way to fix this ginger, it's to rub it down. And he starts rubbing it. And he decides, I'm gonna have somebody else do it for me. So he goes to a strip club. He goes upstairs and he sits down and he rubs himself. He has more ginger roots sticking out of his body, and he just starts rubbing it and sucking on his fingers. And there's some weirdo in the background just looking at him. Oh, voyeurism, this place is crazy. He also walks past the whole bunch, since it's a strip club, he walks past a whole bunch of statues of boobies. He knocks one over and it starts lactating. Oh, good thing he ain't lactose intolerant, he might get diarrhea. And then all of a sudden he sees it. It touches him. A tumbleweed with boobies. 7 boobies. And it just like rolls away with its excretion of milk. And he goes, oh. This type of milk really makes the gingivitis go away, so he chases after it, hands wide. It's a really awkward scene where some voyeurist like records him. It's very awkward. I don't know how to feel. Oh, I'm getting all bricked up. Oh, goddamn. Oh, so after he couldn't catch that tumble titty, he goes back home and he pours himself some wine. He makes a really tiny shot glass. Turns out that ginger root that's portraying out of his private area in the front, it's looking up at him, and it starts talking to him. And he goes, oh, you know, my mother died. It turns out that his scarecrow mother is tired of having a flat board chest made out of straw. So she got some implants made out of batteries. Both plus batteries, a very positive pair of titties. But then the wind blew a little too hard. And she fell into a lake and she drowned. The only thing that surfaced was her titties. There was no straw. They never found her. She's gonna be down there forever. And he's looking down at his ginger roots sticking out from between his legs. And it weeps one tiny tear. And it puckers his lips. And he goes, oh, what the hell? And since he's a scarecrow, he ain't got no ribs to stop him, so he just bends over. And he puts it in his mouth. Oh, he didn't rub it raw with his hands, but maybe he did with his lips. Wait a minute, he's a scarecrow, why's he got lips? Oh no! Oh, anyway, so after that...
Hey, Terry. Terry.
What do you want? I'm trying to tell a story, don't interrupt me. What do you want?
I want to tell this next section.
What? Why? What's so special about it?
It has to be shown, goddammit. People need to see this scene for how goddamn ridiculous it is. I swear this movie might also be somehow slightly racist. I can't quite put my finger on it, but I want to show it. Just get the hell out of the way.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna give me a back after the scene? What's happening? Where am I? Where's there a ghost in the net?
Alright, cool. Get the hell out of here, Terry. Make sure you don't get out in that.
I don't know how long I can hold this net. I'm losing my erection. I won't be hard for long. Where's there a ghost in the net?
God damn it, Terry, shut up. I need to talk about this part. God damn it. Okay, so picture this. You won't believe this if I don't show it. So I'm going to show some of it. So, the next scene, alright, it goes into another nightmare scene of One Punch Man Season 3 style. He wakes up in bed, and he just stares at the door. And he looks at it for like 5 seconds. And if this happened to me, I'd fucking shit my pants. He stares, and the goddamn ghost has its whole arm through the door, and his whole head is sticking out just staring at him for like 3 seconds. I'd fucking shit a brick.
Oh!
Shut up, Terry. And he instantly goes, whoa, what the hell was that? And he jumps up and he like runs straight to the door again. Because this guy's got mental problems. And he runs in the room and he looks and he's like, hey, look, it's my dad. His dad's just sitting there like washing his hands. And his dad turns around and he just has like slit wrists. He's like, I miss your mother, I'm gonna join her. And he's like, this is really awkward. And then he wakes up again. Oh, God. Okay, so his friend Allison is conveniently the black girl, Allison. He wakes up and she's in the bed next to him. And she's just staring at him. And all it is just her eyes wide open. Oh, goddamn, it's sucking the soul out of my dick, goddammit. As white as they can be. No, like, goddamn, like, filter or anything to make it scary, alright? So, no special effects. And it scares the shit out. And then the bed sheets fall over. It's like, oh, God, her mouth's open. Oh, God, I'm about to pee. Pee out my rectum. Like a woman. Or anything. He's like, oh, goddamn! And he, like, jumps out of bed and he falls. And he goes outside the room. And the door shuts. And he's, like, just laying there on the floor, just, like, staring at the door scared. And the door slightly opens. And at an angle, he runs out of the room and this happens. Oh, goddamn, look how scary this is. Oh, goddamn. Oh, just staring at him. Oh, man, oh, God, I peed all over the place. Goddamn. I don't understand. I saw this, and my first time I saw it, I just busted out laughing. I was like, you can't be serious with this shit. And you know what? I'm going to tell this next section too. Because it's not very long and not very important. So, it's Ma! Inside the house. Not a nightmare. And she's talking to her nephew. What the fuck was his name? I wrote it down. Alex. She's talking to Alex. And she convinced Alex to buy her a gun. So he buys her a gun. Mind you, this whole movie she's been nuts. Talking about hearing voices and seeing a ghost girl. So he's like, are you sure you want this gun? You might shoot somebody. She's like, oh, I'll be fine. I won't get paranoid and shoot anybody that comes into my house. Especially not my daughter. Anyway, so he's like, all right, cool. Here's the safety button. And she's like, I know how to use a goddamn gun. I've been through some shit. And she doesn't say what she's been through. And he's like, all right, here you go. So he gives it to her. And he's like, hey, bitch. This is my favorite toolie. Don't be popping no cap and no ass. Don't get me in trouble, goddammit. He says some of that. I can't play the audio, so you never goddamn know. So, foreshadowing! Foreshadowing! If I remember correctly, she looks at it, and she just, like, rubs the gun. It's like, oh. It reminds her of the old days where she was, like, I don't know, being pleasured by someone. And she's, like, just laying in bed. Laying in bed with the gun still in the holster, just, like, furiously, like, rubbing it, like, in a sexual way. She sits there and just rubs the shit out. She's a goddamn weirdo. This bitch is crazy. And then her daughter calls. And her daughter, she starts talking to her daughter. She's like, I'm feeling, Miles, like, I'm feeling great. I feel empowered. And just keeps, like, hitting at. She has, like, a weapon, and Donna never picks up on. She doesn't tell Donna she has a weapon. She's like, well, you're acting kind of weird. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that, even though you've been acting weird this whole time. Says some of that. You know, it's a goddamn scene. It's a goddamn scene. It sure fucking is.
Oh, alright. Shut up, bitch. It's my turn to take back over.
Yeah, whatever. Fucking take it. I'll cut back in later when it's important. You fucking do whatever.
Okay. So anyways, after whatever hell he was talking about, I was really trying to focus on being hard. I didn't listen. Anyways, so the scarecrow of gingivitis, he's just laying sexually on the couch, just looking at the ceiling, and then it starts talking to him again. That ginger root that's coming out of his private zone. It gets mad at him. It says, "Oh, please kiss me again." And he's like, "No, I can't do this. It's wrong." And they get into a fight. The ginger root gets angry. And he's like, "Whatever, bitch." And he just like rips it right out. Rips it right out. And he just throws it. He's like, "Up yours, bitch. Whatever." And he calls his father, and he's like, Father Scarecrow, please give me some goddamn wheat. Anything, I'll even take whole wheat. That's the brownest wheat of all. Oh, the best nutrients. And he's like, "All right, did you call your Scarecrow sister? She still has your mother's breast implants, and I think she's gonna put them in her. Hope she don't go near any water." He's like, okay, I guess I'll give her a call. So you're gonna send me in that straw?" And he just kind of, the father hangs up. He's like, "Whatever, bitch. I just want some straw. I'm stuck here with all this gingivitis bullshit. I'm getting weighed down by it. I don't know what to do. I can't eat it. It'll just put it back in me." And then as he sits there and ponders his life choices, another ginger root slides right out of the hole he made in his nether region in his front. It falls on the ground, and underneath the couch, it's the half-sloth man's sex doll. It's under there, and it sucks it in its mouth, and it suckles upon it. It's getting healthy. Did you know ginger's a super nutritious plant? It has powers. Many powers. So, anyways, back at the house, the Scarecrow gets on the phone and he calls his paper man friend. He's like, "Bitch, fly your paper ass down here. I need you to clean up my urethra again. I don't have. There's a big hole there. You're gonna fit right in. It'll be fun." And he comes back, and he has an even bigger winger dinger. He's like, "Check out the size of this one. Oh, this one's named after a horse." He's like, "Oh, cool." And then he starts to fire up a blunt, and the Scarecrow's like, "Oh, they're gonna be back today. You better smoke that fast. They don't like the devil's lettuce." And they're like, "All right, cool." And they just start hitting it hard. Oh, it makes his Willy Wonka flop out even longer. It has powers. Whoa, they hit it so hard that the Scarecrow with gingivitis goes, "Oh man, I really need to go hit the sack. I gotta lay on the dismemberment of my people, a pillow sack." But he tells his friend to stay, and his paper friend's like, "All right, bitch, go to bed. I'm gonna go watch TV, whatever." And he turns on TV, and the first thing that pops up on the TV is boobies. Oh, boobies! They're everywhere. Oh, goddamn! I'm building a whole wall. I don't think I can contain it.
Terry? God damn it. Well, I guess I'll talk about the ending of this goddamn movie. You guys are gonna love this since don't. Who needs to have Terry tell it? I'll tell it to you. This is also the second funniest part, and then we get the Saul twist. Put your asses down in seats, boys, because god damn it, here we go. Oh, get ready for this. This is a wing dinger right here, god damn it. So, what happens is Jim goes upstairs to go to bed, as he does when everything bad happens. He goes upstairs and he looks at the phone and he's like, "Oh, it's Allison calling. Why the hell is she calling?" And he picks up the phone and it shows her at her house in her bed in a fetal position, just like crying. She's like, "Make it leave." No, what do you mean? And then the camera pans over and the ghost is just standing there, just staring at it. It like holds on it way too long, and it's not even scary. I was like, oh god, why? This is a horror movie, right? You playing this straight? Are you goddamn serious? Oh my god, it's like this shit's nuts. Okay, so after that hilarious moment, good old Colin's downstairs watching Triple X films on the TV that just magically came on when he turned on the TV. And the son of a bitch hears a sound. He's like, "Oh, what the hell's that? Oh, goddamn." So I guess from the power of the erection, it drew him towards the steps, which he heard nothing. Because plot says so. And he goes, "Oh, this weird door that's next to the TV opened." Just like those Triple X films I've been watching. I better stick my head in there. Oh, it smells foul. It's so relatable. And then it's like, oh, he must have lost his erection and gravity pulled him down and sucked him right in, and he's with God. Never seen him again. Don't give a shit. Jim decides to walk downstairs. And he walks by the stupid ass door underneath the steps, and there's just some magical smoke coming out of her. So he's like, "Oh, that man's hitting the reefer underneath the house, that dirty son of a bitch." Naturally, he goes in that room, and guess what he finds? Oh, Donna, she's dead. I wonder how it happened. Oh boy, I wonder if they're explaining it. Donna, Ma's daughter's just laying there. He's like, "Oh shit, that's the ghost that's been crawling around this whole time. What's up with that?" And the only time that actually shows up and generally, I'm going to say, air quotes, scary, is he backs away from the door, falls on the ground, and just stares. So, of course, after he backs away, it shows this very drawn out. Only scary part is scene can't play the audio of a crunchy ass, goddamn vaginal scraping against the floor. That may or may not happen. But I seen this, I was like, "Oh, this is kind of scary." And then she kept getting closer, and I was like, "Oh, I'm feeling a tightness in my pants region. Alright. Oh, a little touch, that really just flares it up. Oh boy, oh baby, goddamn. Flashback, boys!" And then all of a sudden the screen flashes white. Here we go! The lore, boys! The very end of the movie. So we got the One Punch Man goddamn blue screen horse shit. And it's Ma! She wakes up and she hears something. She's like, "Oh, hell no!" She grabs her gun. Then her goofy, crazy ass walks to the steps where she always sees a goddamn ghost. And she just fucking shoots. And of course it was Donna there. It's like, oh! Who would have foreseen such circumstances happening? I almost said circumcision. Oh, neither of them can have that. Oh, wait, can they? I'm not going to Google that. I'll worry about that later. So the ghost the whole time, half the time they show it with its face covered with hair. The other half of the time they show it and it's Donna. So the whole time it's been Donna. What a twist. So naturally, it's the day everybody comes back. So good old Ma and Troy come back. And Troy's like, "Where the hell's that goddamn son of a bitch at? I can't find his bitch ass." And Ma walks upstairs because she's tired. Well, Troy's like, "Where's that dumb bitch at?" So after taking 20 goddamn years of letting his phone ring, hearing the ring come from 5 feet away from him, looking at his phone, looking at the door, looking at his phone, looking at the door, god damn it, I'm doing it. I have a fucking stroke. He decides, I'm gonna stand up and open up the door. And then that's where the beginning scene starts, which is the end scene. Trying to do some Saw shit. Fucking horse shit. And Troy's like, what the hell's wrong with you, boy? And he just keeps talking to him. And he's like, well, what the hell stinks in here? So it's not a nightmare. And he looks over and it's like, oh, goddamn! There's Donna! Why is she dead in this room? And he turns around. I shit you not, he turns around. You know, and then good old Ma is down there just pointing a gun at him. And he's like, Ma? And she pops a cap in his head. She's like, oh, goddamn, she's a serial killer. She eats that off-brand shit, the fake Frosted Flakes. I think they're called Frosted Flakes. Which means she really did shoot her daughter. And left her in the living room. Where everybody sits. What the fuck? Her body right next to where everybody comes into and doesn't cover it up. And of course, she goes over and looks at Jim. And he's just like, oh, I'm dead inside. And for some reason... So Allison shows up, but what happened to the ghost? I don't know where the ghost went. The ghost fucked off. And of course, good old Ma turns around and aims a gun at Allison. She's like, oh, no, don't shoot me, don't do it. And good old Ma's like, you saw her. She's going to be haunting you forever, just like me. And then Ma. So, of course, Ma just, like, aims a gun at her. She's like, don't shoot me. And she, like, Rambo's like, oh, you saw her. So now she's going to haunt you, too. Even though the ghost has never been shown to leave the house at all until that point of the story. And then she just pops a cap in her ass. And it's like, she doesn't shoot Allison, she shoots herself. It's like, alright, well, problem taken care of. And Allison's like, no, don't do it! Oh! And then she runs over just instinctively knowing that, goddamn, what the hell is it? So you naturally, before her corpse even gets cold, even though it's probably never warm to start with, Allison just automatically goes, oh, the plot tells me I need to go into this closet. Oh, look, there's Jim. And then it goes blue for a second. And it's like, oh, Jim's got eyeliner on. Oh, no. He's turning into a golf child. He's still a husk of a corpse. But at least he has some personality. Die? But he's a ghost? And then the movie just ends. It's like, oh, okay. Is this fucking Saw of Ghosts? I mean, it's... So, pretty much the whole time, it's been showing Ma and her siblings. They don't tell you, but here's why it's like Saw. It's a different time. It's not at the same time. So when Jim's in the house, it's not the same. It's before. When Jim's in the house, it's in the present. But when it shows Ma and like anybody else she's talking to, they are in the past. And then even though even though Allison doesn't see Donna walks down the steps and Allison screams. And it's like, oh, cut the black. And now look how big, look at this shit. Look how goddamn big the credits are. Look at them. Ah! They don't want you to see who made this goddamn horse shit ass movie. Terry! God damn it! Get your ass up, the goat's on the loose! God damn, fuck this movie! Oh my god. Thank God it's over! Terry, will you get your ass up? This goddamn ghost on the loose. Get up, boy! God damn! Don't let those titties bring you down, god damn it.
I feel it. I feel the powers. It's coming again. I can feel it, the darkness. Transmigration.
That movie was terrible. What the hell is this? For making me watch this. I am going to destroy your house. Fuck you guys. Nah, bitch, you ain't going anywhere now. You're inside Terry. God damn. Terry! Can you make it tighter? Make it tighter, goddammit. Squeeze the life out of this ghost. How the hell does that even work? Wait, are you even a ghost? What the hell's the lore in this bullshit? Who the hell's writing this shit?
I can feel the leakage. I feel just like a tampon. Oh no! I can feel it. It's penetrating my mind. He has control my erection. Oh, I can feel the splatter. The dam's about to burst, boys. Oh.
What the fuck? Hey, don't be getting blood on my furniture. It's all I got left. I can't afford to stay. What the hell's going on? Oh, goddamn, no! Yes. Let it possessor. Bruce possessions. Destroy him. No, not my goddamn. What the hell was that thing again? Bookshelf. Oh, my bookshelf for the books I don't read. No! Goddamn, you made a hole in my roof. There ain't gonna be nothing left in this goddamn house, and you clowns keep coming in here. Where the hell you going now? Oh my god.
Oh, I can't let go. I'm too tight, too hard. Help, I'm being abducted. Oh!
Ah, goddamn it, just take the son of a bitch. I don't want him. But why the hell are you stopping? I'm gonna destroy this whole house. Watch me as I power up for an explosion. Oh, hell no, I ain't doing any more animation. God damn it, leave my house. I'm too lazy for this shit. Okay. Bitch.
Oh! Wait! I can't get out! Help! I'm being abducted! Oh!
Take him. Don't bring him back, goddammit. This review's over! These ain't even reviews! 90% of this movie ain't even correctly reported, even the parts I show! God... Terry, I hope he don't bring you back, goddammit. I'm going back to screwing around with my computer that has no electricity or internet, goddamn. I'm just gonna see what kind of videos are on the internet. Finally, I get some goddamn peace around here. Alright, let's see what we got out there. Oh, look, a cat video. Oh, the Pet Collective. That sounds good to me. It's better than copper. Click on it. I want to see the video. Oh, this internet. Oh, a commercial. Fuck this computer. Yo, hey, look. Let's go watch your cat videos, boys, by whoever the hell this is. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's some good shit. Thank God I can watch my videos in peace with no goddamn Terry. Oh, God, what's that? Banish it!